is still no timeline for when the Port of Baltimore will be operational again, this following Tuesday's major bridge collapse. The incident is bound to affect supply chains, and Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg spoke about that potential impact earlier on CBS Mornings.
It's not the only port on the East Coast, but it does have some unique capabilities. Right now, you've got ocean shippers, the other ports, and the cargo owners all working to figure out where to divert the ships that were headed that way. This is going to be different than what America experienced in 2021 with those backups on the West Coast ports, but similarly, it is going to lead to a lot of complications for our supply chain.
And for more on this, I want to bring in David Lynch. He is a global economics correspondent for the Washington Post. Thanks for being with us, David.
Sure. Good morning.
So, David, how important is the Port of Baltimore? Speak to us about the broader impact here in the whole Northeast region.
At the level of the entire U.S. economy, this is a headache. It probably not show up in a meaningful way in inflation or take a dent out of growth, but it's a major problem for the region, for the Mid-Atlantic region. The Port of Baltimore is the leading gateway for auto imports coming into the country. It also has a certain niche areas where it accepts the most so-called roll-on, roll-off cargo, the stuff that can literally just drive right out of a cargo ship. Think about agricultural equipment, tractors, heavy-duty construction equipment, that sort of thing. A lot of coal goes out of the port, lumber leaves. So big problem for this region. But the good news is there's capacity at other ports on the East Coast to pick up the load.
So you mentioned, David, some of the sectors that are likely to be hardest hit by this. Also want to ask, though, how this could impact international trade.
Well, it seems like it's one thing after the other for global supply chains. This comes at a time when industry has already been dealing with the effects of a drought in the Panama Canal, which has reduced transits through that shipping lane, terror attacks on shipping in the Red Sea as a spillover from the war in Gaza, the war in Ukraine still makes coming out of the Black Sea for agricultural trade a real challenge. So it does seem like one thing after the other. But it's important to note that while this has shown up in shipping costs, which are now roughly twice what they were a year ago, and that sounds like a huge increase, and in fact it is if you're paying the bill, it's still nothing like what we saw back during the pandemic, really apples and oranges. So this is probably, it's not good news. Shipping executives and supply chain executives are really, burning the midnight oil to try and figure out the best way to cope with this. But it's not the sort of major disaster that we saw during the pandemic.
Okay, got it. So it's disruptive for sure, but perhaps not a crisis situation, thankfully. David, we heard from the Transportation Secretary, we played that clip where he said, look, there are other ports. So talk to us about some of the other options available here in the U.S.
Sure. Well, one is the Port of Norfolk in Virginia. They're expecting to see some increased traffic. Probably Philadelphia, Delaware, the major gateway up in New York, New Jersey, which of course is one of the largest ports in the country. As far south as Savannah, depending on the type of cargo, might see an increase as well. Baltimore is not a huge player in the sort of container trade. Think of those traditional metal boxes that you see on board the vessel that collided with the bridge there in Baltimore. Those shipping containers, which bring us every sort of consumer good imaginable. Baltimore is only about the 15th largest port in the country for that. So it shouldn't have a major impact on the type of daily consumer goods that you and I consume.
And David, you spoke a little bit about this, but I'd like to know more about the response. I mean, how are these supply chain execs and ocean carriers responding to this and coordinating how to move forward?
Well, the major importers, companies like Amazon and Walmart, they have all sorts of contingency plans and redundancy built into their operations. So they should be able to adjust more easily than, say, the small and mid-sized company that may do a fairly modest amount of importing in the grand scheme of things. But of course, what they're bringing in is critical for their operations. So some of those small and mid-sized players, it's possible they could see an interruption in a key component or two that they need to make their finished product. And I think that's where you would expect to see the major dislocation.
Okay, David Lynch, thank you.